quick announcements. As you know, this past Sunday, my family and I all contrasted COVID, and so therefore we're under quarantine, and I'm under quarantine actually till Thursday, but I want to go ahead and jump online for us to keep us updated because we had a very important church conference that I wasn't able to make it to. Pastor Will as well wasn't able to make it to. He's under quarantine as well. Thankfully, we're doing well, but as you know, many people in our faith family have come down with COVID, so we want to be people who are constantly praying for one another. And so keep up with the prayers, church. We want to be a church that continues to lift one another and cares for one another. So I want to go some brief announcements to keep us motivated and keep us spurring on and show some excitement about what's happened within our faith family. We now have the tally for Lottie Moon. Our Lottie Moon final total was $29,374.04. That is a new church record. That is something to shout about. On top of that, we finally got our end-of-year giving. Looking at our budget, we gave exceeding the needs for our church by $107,000. I believe our giving in missions is the leading cause of the reason the Lord has blessed us so much. And with that, God has graciously opened up a way, and we passed this past Sunday at our church conference that we were able to purchase the house next door. Miss Glenda Lee, who is a longtime church member here at our church, who we love dearly, has moved off into assisted care living, and her family has approached us about purchasing the land. And so this past Sunday, we were able to purchase that land for further expansion. It's something that me and the leadership here have been desiring for a while. We're just thankful at God's hand of blessing. And so it was voted upon that we approved to purchase it. We don't have plans yet. And so we're going to come together with the facilities team and the deacons and the leadership to present to you, church, about what to do for that. But I wanted to come online and just tell you ourselves how exciting it is that God is blessing us. He's been gracious and kind to us. Looking back at Lottie Moon, record giving, looking back at our year, we gave almost $100,000 away to missions leaving this church. That means we gave close to almost a little bit more than 20% of everything that came into this church we sent back out to minister to God's kingdom and not only fulfill the work that we're called to do here at Carver Baptist Church. We praise God for that. I also want to give you a couple of announcements for us, our upcoming services that we're going to have. So this Wednesday, tomorrow, we are not going to have Wednesday night services. We've decided just to punt it down one more week because of all the COVID increase and to be smart and wise with that. And this coming Sunday, we will have Sunday school and Sunday morning, but we're not going to have Sunday evening. It's the holiday weekend, Martin Luther King Jr. A lot of people are spending time with their family for that last getaway retreat, and so you want to have some time to spend time with your family there. Also, the 23rd, Sunday, January 23rd, is a special Sunday. It is Sanctity of Human Life. And we as a faith family, we have started years ago, it's about 8 years ago, an adoption fund. And I got with Miss Sue Harper, and I called her on a Saturday night, and I said, Miss Sue, I just got an idea. I want to run it by you. What if we started an adoption fund that we as a church on Sanctity of Human Life take up an offering, and then that way we can support families that are looking to adopt. And by God's kindness, we have supported numerous families and helped numerous kids join families in gospel-centered churches, and we're excited about that. So come prepared the 23rd to give to that. Again, everything that goes into that fund goes straight to supporting families as the Lord leads them into our presence. So you want to make yourselves aware of that. Lastly, the greatest thing that we voted on this past Sunday is not our budget. It's not buying new property. The greatest thing that we voted on this past Sunday is God calling deacon helpers to our church. God has led two men that we believe God is working on their hearts, and they're discerning the fact whether God is calling them to be servants of the church. Van Grantham and Jesse Roberts have agreed, and we voted upon them as deacon helpers. So I'm excited for them to join us as deacons and that we can serve the faith family. Deacon is not something that we as a church pick out and looking at the best skills and the best people in the church. We say, Spirit, we fall before you. Who are you rising up to help serve our faith family? You be praying for Jesse and his family. You be praying for Van and his family. And we praise God for you. Church, continue to pray for one another. Continue to walk alongside one another. If you need us, please call us. We love you. God bless.